Hello everybody and welcome back to Lone Oak Farm, and hopefully you enjoyed the double whammy I gave you. The one episode I wasn't too happy with, but it was kind of needed to know where we're at with money and everything. So I thought, you know what, I'll just upload it the same day, and that gets you guys caught up with me. So I'm recording this as the same day that, yeah, those videos went out. So I'm no longer like super duper far ahead of you guys. But we've got some equipment changes to do because we are ever growing and expanding. We've got over in field 17, our K1660 is working on a worker. We've got the Mac over there, the B series, waiting patiently for, you know, some more stuff. But I have been told that I need to go back to the farm because I'm an idiot and I can do this in like really easy. I am told that the Massey Ferguson 23, that Ripper cultivator thing that we got, would not be as common. So we're going to change it up for a different kind of cultivator, and we're also going to go ahead and get rid of our older case here. So we've actually outgrown this one, which is kind of nice. We're going to move, you know, equipment over to the John Deere. So we're going to get a little bit bigger cultivator. It's not like a big improvement. I think it's like a meter and a half. Is all it is. So, you know, we're gonna make some small changes today. I thought, you know, that would be something that we could do, and we can use the John Deere today. I know, you know, some people, they'd like that collar green. I'm not sure why. But yeah, so that is the plan. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the case. We're gonna get another case, don't worry. I like case, and I'm not like a fan. I'm not a fanboy of any tractor besides a Valmet, because Valmet is love, Valmet is life, and yeah. So we'll just, you know, keep changing out equipment. The actual farm has a mixture of John Deere and Case and Chevrolet and you know, a little bit of everything. You know, we're doing our own thing. We're not them, so we can also have a little bit of everything, but I'd like to think until we get into the big money, into the big fields, we're going to have some older stuff. I actually have a tractor installed now, and we'll talk about it later. We don't ever have the money for it. It's $134,000, I think. But it's an old Cat Challenger from like 1992. And see what I mean about places being closed? I think they're closed today. The doors are closed, and I've never seen the door down. That's weird. So let's drop this first. Hopefully we can, you know, call them back after hours here. Yes, I want to sell this. Thank you. Now, good old Case, you've been good to me. You're a great friend, but it is time for us to part ways. Yes, we will go ahead and sell that. Alright, so let me go grab the John Deere and we'll get on a new cultivator. So we're down to 2 tractors, a harvester, and a truck again, which is probably where we're going to stay for a while. You know, we'll get to be a little bit bigger. I can't jump that. Dang it. Okay, let me go get the other tractor. Alright, so this is the Glencoe 6.5 meter cultivator. And I'm told that this would be a little bit better. Yes, it still has some, you know, rakes on the back and everything. But I was told that the disc and then the Ripper is like more common, and then you would have a crumbler that would run after those. So, but we don't have like the option for, you know, that kind of soil cultivation in the game. So I think this is a little bit more true to life, even though it's not perfect, than just the one Ripper. So this is what we're going to go with. And should be a pretty good setup for a while. This should last us a good little bit, I think. Here's the hoping, anyway. We also need to do something today. We're going to cultivate field 22. We're going to get that done. Hopefully we can keep an eye on our harvester and get them emptied out. We need about $62,000 more for our new planter, and that planter will last us a good chunk of time there. So I'm really hopeful for that. I should have went through the gate there. I don't know why I don't just open that up and go through that away. Oh, speak of the devil, and there it is. So while I'm still here, let me go take care of that. All right, as you can see, we're 58, 60% full, somewhere around there, and you know, we're doing pretty good. I think we're making some pretty good progress on this field. It's not, you know, the fastest thing in the world by any means, but it is a little bit of money coming in. I can't remember exactly how much we paid for the field, but I know that we're making some of it back, so I can be kind of thankful for that at least. I don't know why it was so cheap, but you know what? Sometimes people just need to sell just to sell. So we're okay with that. We will take care of that, you know, that advantage there. But that is 90% full. I really don't want to sell it though. The price is just in the gutter. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do this. A new day has begun. The prices are going up. We still can't really sell it right now, but hopefully they continue to rise. Oh, we have things for lease and some running costs. Ooh, our running cost is getting a little high. So, yeah, definitely something to take into consideration. All right, back to the good old JD. Now, I still don't trust these sheep, so we're going to go ahead and close everything up behind us. They're not our friends yet, and they actually made another one. So we're going to assume that they're renegades. Look at them. They're plotting against me now. Ah, here it comes. Okay. Yeah, that was... I'll never do that again, I promise. But, yo, they're not our normal 15 sheep, so I still don't trust them. We'll give them a few days, and then, you know, we'll be able to just leave the gates open. We could leave this gate open. It's not a problem. It's pretty well fenced in. But I worry about them wandering down that way where there is no gate, so we're not going to chance it at all. Boy, I can't see anything. It is so foggy. Hopefully it clears up. Normally, you know, the fog will clear pretty quick, so can't even really see the end of the field. It's like a big soup. Oh, it's so slow to unfold. Oh, it's so slow. It's painful. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, go down. You were right. There we go. Yeah, this works pretty good. Not the fastest in the world. Wait, why is it plowing it? Whoa, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I really don't need you to be a plow. Apparently this needs plowed anyway. Okay, well, you're going to be a plow for a minute, I guess. Why are you in cultivator? That's interesting. That's not good. I would not have expected that. I did get this out of cultivator, right? Yeah, I'm not crazy, right? Yeah. And to create new fields. With a plow, you can put... Well, how much is this? It doesn't direct drill. Son of a biscuit eater. Well, that sucks. You know, I see in cultivator, everybody's like, oh, it's that thing. Okay, cool, I'll get that thing. And it bit me in the butt. No. No fun at all. Okay, I'll get it figured out one way or the other. Somehow. We'll get this figured out. I wasn't expecting that. I'm like seeing plow lines and it's just like, okay, why are you plowing again? Oh, you're a plow. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, I guess I didn't read, so that's what I get. That's what I get. But I'm sure that, you know, we can get another cultivator. It's not a big deal. If we have to rent one, we have to rent one. It's whatever. That's my mistake. I am done doing missions, I believe. I can't continue to do the missions. They drive me absolutely bonkers. Probably not supposed to back up with this either. But the mission there the other day was very traumatic. It was a horrible experience for me. If you can't tell, I'm deeply traumatized by that mission. So, now do I want to do this? Because I need to go take care of things because the dump truck will be full. Do I trust this? I am going to hit H. H does not work. Great. No. Oh no. Okay. Well, it's whatever. Well, at least we got a plow. You know, we've got that going for us, right? We got that. So we've gained a little bit bigger plow. I can take our plow and sell it then. I wasn't planning to. I was mainly trying to get a cultivator and a sower today, but you know, we gained a big plow. So, and let's face it, for 145 horsepower, that's a pretty chunky plow. So we'll buy a disc cultivator of some sort and get it figured out. Just gotta, I think I've got a plow left. Yeah, I've got the Massey plow. Should be worth a little bit, so we should be able to get a disc cultivator of some sort. The only thing that sucks is you can't do a worker with this, and that's kind of that's not good. That's not good at all. So, but we weren't going to plow field 17 anyway. We're going to just do some basic cultivation on it and move on. It's just until we get bigger equipment, it would take, even with this, it would take forever. So I'm not too concerned about not having it plowed. It's only like a 15% bonus. Yes, it would be nice to have that extra 15%, but at the same time, I don't see us wasting the time until, you know, much later. We can get, you know, some of the bigger things and make some better choices along those lines. But we are doing pretty good. I can't see anything. Let's get some sunlight going on. There we go. That looks a lot better now, doesn't it? I'm not too worried about like fast forwarding time in this series or anything. You know, it has to be done. You know, we normally skip nights and everything. If we skip a day, we skip a day. It's whatever. I just want us to constantly be working on something and improving, you know, what we have. I think that's important. Is as long as we keep on an upward trend, then we should be A-okay in this series. You know, we've come a long ways from a pickup truck and a chainsaw. Or no, we don't even have a chainsaw. I'm really thinking about doing a little bit more logging. We have a truck, and I have a trailer that we can lease and do a little bit of logging with the Ford, and you know, make a little bit of progress that way. We'd have to put the ICB on the back full of water, but I don't see why that would be an issue as a counterweight. It should be pretty fine. I don't think I equipped this. No, I didn't get this with front loader attach, which is that may come and bite me in the rear. The baler I'm shooting for as our next upgrade after sower and all that fun stuff is a little bit bigger guy. It produces an American size bale, so they are kind of large, but I think it works. It's the John Deere 568 is the one that we're going to go for, and we can't do silage with it, but we can do, you know, bigger grass and hay bales and straw. So we will do straw on some of our crops. That way we can start selling some of that. We haven't sold any straw on this map, I don't think. Alright, I'm going to let this cook down there. I'm going to take my butt and run over here and unload the combine again. It should be close to... Yeah, this should definitely fill it up. No problem at all. There we go, 16,000 liters. And we're going to head up to Lone Wolf Company up on the southern edge. I guess that's down one, you know, not up. It's down there in the corner. We've been there before. And that is where we're going to sell. The price currently is $1,036. And we should get a pretty good chunk of change out of this today, hopefully. Get closer to our goals. I'm going to pass all these people because they're slow. Put the ox box in third and just start running gears. It'll be alright. It's got the power, right? The brakes lock up that rear axle. I'm just now watching that. Watch. I hit the brakes. Alright, what does our big old thing weigh here? 13,601 is our total weight. Let's get this emptied and then we'll see what we weigh in. We got $16,619 from that. I think that's probably gonna change our skew here. The Agri XJS should start to go up, so that would be the closer one for the next time. But that brings us closer to our new planner, so you know I'm not too awful worried about it. Now, what is our weight empty? 13,601. I'm being lied to. I think we got shorted on some money from the scales. I think they don't expect people to run back through and double check their weight. I think we got the short end of that stick. What do you think? All right, let's get this thing start to unload again. Get it emptied out so we don't have to worry about it for a little bit, and we can do some solid work today. Now, I did just have a look-see at the stats, and apparently we've already harvested 2.09 hectares today. And when we bought this field, wasn't it under 4 hectares? And we've got a lot more to go. So I think the map may be a little bit off. It's not a huge thing, but it does help in buying, you know, fields at like a cheaper price and everything. So I'm okay with it. But yeah, a little bit wonky, a little bit weird. Makes missions a little bit odd to do and everything. All right, so they're taken care of. We can just park right here. Look at that thing. That is such a good-looking truck. That is the truck. That is all us. That has us written all over it now, doesn't it? Now, is that going to skew correctly? Yes, we are seeing a major bump in that, so run across the road here. All right, let me hop back in the John Deere and we'll continue on. Now, as you can tell, I've not been testing out mods as much as I normally would. Mainly, you know, it adds a little bit of fun to it. Yeah, sometimes we mess up. And I think that can add a little bit of realism. And I know right now you're going, no, there's no way. You know, broken mods don't add realism. But let's say we can't put this plow on a worker because the worker doesn't have the ability to watch the hydraulic cylinders and everything, because this is an older piece of equipment. You know, it's got some twerks, and you know it's prone to break down maybe, and that's why a worker doesn't want to work on it. You know, they don't know how to fix things like we know how to fix things, so we have to babysit it. See where I'm going here? Little mistakes. They all add up and work in the end, right? You know, I didn't properly show off this tractor either. Maybe I should. Let's hop out here. We're not in no hurry, so we can walk up here. I can. When the John Deere's rockin' don't come knocking. That's weird. Okay, whatever. But yeah, you can take off the side panels. You know, you can see the whole engine and everything. And if we go up to the front here, we should be able to somewhere. Yep, there we go. Fold up the front arms. Now I understand that most American tractors don't have the hydraulic arms, but ours does. So it's a special tractor, and we can take off this side, and somewhere here, yeah, we can even open up the hood. And if I jump, we can take a good little look inside there. We can see the AC condenser here, or evaporator. No, that's the condenser. It condenses it. Or which one is it? Oh God, I can't remember. And now I'm going to look like a fool. Air cleaner, air intake, the start of the exhaust. If we take off the side panel here, we can actually see, you know, the injector lines and everything. This is a mod that's done right. You know, they're so few and far between. I wish more mods were like this. So that is the outside tour of the John Deere. So now you've seen it in all its glory. And we got it with like the open exhaust, or the original exhaust. You can get it with open exhaust. And I don't know if it changes the sound effect or not. I'll have to check one of these days. Maybe that can be something that breaks down. You know, the exhaust comes off and then we have to straight pipe it because, you know, John Deere's too expensive for a muffler. Probably like $2,000 for a muffler or something. Also, there is a taco stand on this map. And I know, okay, I like the forums, so I'm on the forums a lot. And the reason that there is a taco stand is one of the forum members is called Taco Farmer. And he requested it like 1,000 times. And they added it in. And I've never seen a man so happy in my life to have a taco stand added in. So if you're ever wondering why there is a random taco stand in Lone Oak Farm, it's for a forum member that's called Taco Farmer. You know, now now you know the rest of the story. But yeah, getting back onto the mod thing, because, you know, I'm all over the place like I normally am. So if we buy a mod and it's broken, then we can basically roleplay it as, you know, we got shafted by the dealer. You know, it just happens. Things like that happen in real life. You're going to buy something, it's not going to work like you thought it was. You're either going to have to fix it or bite the bullet and say, I goofed. And that's all you can do. I mean, it's an everyday thing. We buy parts from our parts house every day from the same people every day. And you know what? Every once in a while, you get the same part that you've been getting for years. Like Donaldson mufflers. You know, we're back on mufflers now. You can buy those. They're like $90, I think. $110, somewhere around there was the last time I had gotten one. But you can get those, and sometimes you open up the box and they're just junk. You know, the box looks fine, but somehow it got run over by a forklift, but the box looks okay. So things like that, you know, they do happen. People have bought equipment and had dealers, you know, say, yep, it's good to go. You're good to take it directly from the dealer and, you know, take it directly to field, and you're good to go. And I've seen people do that, and then it doesn't work. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to play Dumb New Farmer. So sometimes we get shafted on deals. Sometimes we get really good deals. The Mac was a really, really good deal. This John Deere, pretty good deal for an older tractor. The plow does not function as described. So I think that's just how we're going to play it off, because there are so many mods I have on this, and you'll have mods conflicting with other mods, and you don't know it until, you know, you get into like weird scenarios. I'm not saying that this is one of those, but it does happen. So, you know, it's just something, you know, something that we're going to have to do with. But still pretty good. I don't know. I mean, a 6.5 meter plow for $5,200. Yes, please. Let's have more of those, because that's bigger than a lot of plows in the game. Only a couple more passes. This has gone pretty quick, I can honestly say. The plowing I done in yesterday's second video was with that big 9RX or whatever you want to call it. I can't remember what they're called. I don't know all the numbers. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. It's like I can't remember field numbers to save my life. But you look how much faster we're going. Yes, it was like 2 or 3 meters wider, but I don't feel like, you know, we went that much faster than what we're going in this. I just never felt like, you know, we were able to really get up to speed in that thing. So I don't know what the deal was, but we were not having it at all. It was just not having a fun time there. So I don't have potatoes. We're not going to do potatoes yet. I don't have that kind of infrastructure. Later down the line we will. I've got the Maxtron, the Grimmy one. I've got it installed from Lone Oak. I don't know if it's realistic for here, but that is actually one of the things I hope we see more of in FS19. Helper B has completed their test. There is no way you're done. I think you've probably hit a wall somewhere or something. So we'll go get you as soon as I get this done. You know, now I'm thinking about it. Okay, we've got the Pottinger, the mower. That's stock. That trailer is modded. And right now the seeder that we're using is stock. Is there anything else here that we're using that is not, like, modded? Right now, I think every piece of machinery that we're using is modded. So that's a good thing, I think. Mods are love, mods are life. Now we just gotta cultivate it. Woo! Cultivation. I feel bad for our sheep. We're taking up a lot of their grazing land with pieces of equipment. I mean, they've got plenty. They've got, you know, this area and then the area over there. I don't think it's going to hurt them too much, but I'd like to, you know, think that we should probably start looking at more options for where we need to be and what we need to be doing. Ah, they didn't hit the seed or the trees, but they come close. So let's get this thing started. You know, that is a pretty nice touch, I'm not gonna lie. But there are sometimes I'm like, just let me in the vehicle and let me go. Oh well. It's fine, I guess. Let's get this emptied out into here. I think if we cut in this headland a little bit, they'll be able to figure it out. So we'll go down here, just do a lap or so, and we'll get this part of the field figured out. And then the only thing left is our field 16, which we've expanded upon many, many times, and the rest of field 17. So we are doing, I think that we're doing very, very well. We have started with just field 16, and now we have probably around 10 total hectares in our name. So I'm okay with that. We've got a long ways to go. Whenever we start getting up into the 100 or so hectares that we own, and then we're going to be more focused on larger equipment, because, you know, you're going to have like a lot of downtime. You're going to have to be moving from one field to the other. You know, as soon as you harvest it, or while you're harvesting it, you know, you can start your tillage and everything for the next go. So I think that's the way that we need to kind of work things. You know, 10 hectares is not a lot. I don't know how many actual acres that is. You know, it's a good chunk of land in game, but in real life it's not. So I think the equipment sizes that we've got for right now, you know, we're always going to be moving up, but for right now I think we are fine. We don't need to worry about getting like a big bendy tractor or, you know, anything like that. So we can more focus on, you know, getting some quality out of our stuff for right now. Get our money's worth out of the equipment that we have. Try to clean up this mess that they've made the best that I can. Now, I didn't notice this, but this head changes with the crop. And that is such a cool touch. I'd never noticed it before. So, I don't know if this is like a soybean canola head or how that works, but it's very, very cool. I can honestly say that I'm missing a lot here looking at the head, but yeah, the head is pretty cool. I never noticed it before, so I don't know if you guys did, but I sure didn't. I didn't notice until I walked up on it just a little bit ago that it is different than normal. So it could be like completely stock, I don't know. But I think that's a pretty good touch. I swear it says Ziegler. Yeah, it does. Don't know who that is, don't know what they do, but kudos to Ziegler for making something that looks cool. Alright, they're going. That's pretty good. Let me hop on in here. We're 66% full again, so we're not going to get a cultivator today, or not cultivator, our planter, seeder. How was it? Somebody told me how it was. I asked what was what, and they told me I think it's called a planter for that size. But if it's like a big one, like the big bud one, hold on, let's see if I can remember. I don't have a cheat sheet open or anything, I promise. This is like an air seeder, right? Because it's got like the things to come down. Do I understand that right? And like the big bud one. Where's the big bud one? This. Yeah, air cart. So those are air seeders, right? But this is a planter. I think I'm understanding that right. If I'm understanding that wrong, I am so sorry. I did read the comment. I tried to understand it, but my memory is horrible. So no cheat sheet for me. But yeah, let's go get a cultivator now. Alright, so this is what I'm going to go with. If it's wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I think one of my neighbors actually has one of these. So I don't feel that I'm too wrong. It's got like some rollers or something. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. So if this is like terribly wrong, I'm sorry. But I can't find another thing in my game files. So until we move up a little bit, I guess we'll use this. If it if it's so wrong that it bothers somebody, then I'll change it. But for right now, let's just use this one. I don't know, what I'm doing half the time. I depend on your guys' comments and stuff. So, if I don't know what's going on, I don't know what's going on. So I had to go out of the game and reload a bunch of things. So let me get set up back here, and then I'm going to throw some fertilizer down on this, and then we'll get it cultivated, and then that'll probably be it today. Well, can we at least say that we made some good progress today? I mean, the field's getting more and more done. I'm not going to say it's going to get done today, but we've made some progress in that direction, so that's always a good thing. But we've got a long way to go. There's no doubt about it. We have a long way to go. Now, I may end up having to upgrade that tractor's horsepower at one point, because that cultivator is right on the limit. So hopefully it'll pull it. I think it will. If not, then I just wasted 10 grand on something I shouldn't have wasted 10 grand on. So I think it will be fine. I am, decently sure that it will. But, weirder things have happened in my life before, so. Oh, no. Made a mess. Oh, God, I'm really, terrible at this. Even though I can see all of it, I'm just trash. That's just all that there is to it. We can go put the rest of this in this field, and we'll just run it till it's empty. We're not going to get the full width of the field or anything, but we can cover some of it today. And that should empty out pretty quickly. Oh no, we're doing a pretty good job, ain't we? And it's out. There we go. We done good. I think we done good. Alright, I'm not worried about putting this back in the gate. Let's go ahead and just drive up to the John Deere, get in it, unfold this thing, see what it's like. Hopefully it works good. I don't think it's an American brand. If somebody has a disc cultivator that they know of that works pretty good, let me know. That would fit around 140 horsepower tractor. That would be awesome. This is only 8 meters wide. So, you know, it's not like huge. Alright, let's see here. Now, do I have to hit anything else? I have controls. I just don't know what they do. Huh, wonder what that does. Oh, it's working. We're spinning a lot, but it is working. I don't see any other options. So sometimes these things have got like really weird options that you can select that do like fertilization or something, but I think we're fine. I think we are fine. All right, let me set this onto a worker. Okay, that does work, and I need to go and take care of our combine again. Okay, just waiting on them to turn around. I think we might have a full tank here. The price is around $1,200 right now too. Okay, not quite, but it's getting closer. We are getting closer to the magical numbers. I'm really interested to see how well our little Field 16 does. It's fully plowed and everything, so it should, you know, have a pretty good amount to it, I hope. Yeah, our worker is still working there at the top of the screen. Good. Very good. I'm, like, excited. Everything seems to be working pretty smoothly for once in my life. We're not quite full. I'm going to go ahead and sell those, so we're going to drive through the bushes. Scratch the paint a little bit. Hit a tree. Scratch the paint even more. Okay, this should do it for the day. Let's see what we get. Hopefully a good chunk of change. I'd like to see that be around 30 grand. That would be awesome. Don't think it's going to happen. Oh, nope, it did. 30,000. So we need 39,000 more dollars for our new sower. Planter. It's a planter. We need 30 grand for it, so, or 39 grand. So we're getting close. We are getting closer, which is nice. I think we've got it between all of our fields. So hopefully we can have that going here before too long. And we've definitely got it in that field, I think, because you're talking double the amount. So whatever that field size is, plus whatever we made it, should be a pretty dang good amount. Alright, guys. I think that is probably where I'm going to leave it at for today. We've made some good strides and everything. We'll pick it up again tomorrow, and hopefully we can continue to, you know, make progress in the correct direction and, you know, get some more equipment and everything. I think we've bought a piece of equipment about every episode, which is a really good feeling. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys and gals in the next one.